Good day to everybody out there. So it's been asked why or what's the point of going off grid? And for me, I have to say that the pandemic and COVID taught me a few things. One of the main things was there was no control that I had over my life. It may have felt like it, but when it came down to the get down, when you went to the store and those lines was wrapped around the corner and you had to stand 6 feet apart and you had to wear a mask and you couldn't go hiking, you couldn't go to certain places because they told you that you would be fined, so on and so forth. They even took down the monkey bars and all that stuff that you do, pull-ups and stuff and dips at the playground. So for me, immediately I started to think, how can I eliminate when something like this happens again? Because inevitably, something always happens again. It's all about, did you learn from that? And for me, I did. I didn't have my own land. The place I was staying at was county water, so I didn't have my own source of water. If they shut the power off, I didn't have my own source of power. And food, I wasn't growing my own food. Now, I try to eat as healthy as I possibly can. A lot of fresh fruits, organic if possible, but I don't know what the criteria is for organic in this country. So, although some organization says that they can stamp it organic, I really don't know what their criteria is. So we don't know if that's organic food or not. And if it is organic, what type of water are they using? Not only what other stuff are they spraying on that food? So I just needed to do something to kind of take my life back into my own control. That way, if I'm solar powered, my house is solar powered, I have my own source of power, which comes directly from the nature, the sun. If the water's cut off, I have my own direct source of well water. And if they stop letting us go to the grocery stores or hike the prices up on the groceries, I'm growing my own food. Sometimes you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Actually, most of the times, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And we can see that this government, and with the stuff that's going on even right now in 2024, December 31st, it doesn't look too promising next year. It doesn't look too promising in this country. And if you are in this country, you need to have a setup similar to what I just mentioned. Your own water, your own food supply, your own source of energy. In the air, it's hard to get away from this because looking up in the sky right now, I see a whole bunch of chemtrails. It's crazy. Now, where I'm going at, it's not like that. The sky looks real clear. The air is a lot fresher because it's a lot less traffic. I'm in Los Angeles right now. And the air out here is crazy polluted. Wake up, it's smog everywhere. It's a marine layer. It's ridiculous. So COVID-19 or the pandemic taught me to get control. I love control of myself, and that's another reason why I don't do any illegal activities anymore, because I don't want to give up my freedom anymore. But you got to take control. You got to get your own source of everything: energy, food, water, shelter, and take your life into your own hands, because if something like this happens again, you got nobody to point. You can't point the blame at nobody. You can't say the government this, the government that. I'm sick of the government. It's too much government right now. I love less government. You see what I'm saying? Less government, the best. There's too much government going on in this country. People are just dependent on the government to come and bail them out. And the government really, they're not going to do nothing for you. They have their best interest. Those people in Congress, senators, governors, they all have their best interest at heart, them and their families. You need to start thinking the same way. How can you protect you and your family? What piece of earth do you have carved out where you can go at and hibernate in case something goes wrong? Because the moment something goes wrong, we looking for government assistance, FEMA, any type of subsidiary of that government that's looking to come in and help, we got our eyes and we just ready for them to give us a handout, a voucher, or a check, whatever it is. We looking for it. It's crazy, but you know, pardon me, it's Los Angeles traffic. This shit never gets any better. I haven't been here for most of the year. I just got back a few weeks ago before the Alkaline World Tour, and I'm out of here. I'm done with the city. I'm almost done with the United States. I'm just wrapping up a few things. I got a house to sell in Georgia. I got a house to sell in Florida, and I want to buy a few more places in Florida and resell them, make a few more duckies, a few more pieces of bread, so I can really get to Belize and get this off-grid homestead working like I needed to, so I don't have to come back other than to get my passport renewed and whatever other issue that I may have to come back for. If it's business, then I'll have to come back. But even if I could stay there and get the passport renewed through the embassy, I think you can get it renewed through the embassy in certain countries, I'll do that. But you know, right now it's about taking control, as much control as you possibly can, because you know, ultimately the universe and nature is in control, so you can't control nature, but as much as you possibly can control, that's what you should be doing. I was looking at land a while ago in Florida, and land that people didn't go to the auction and purchase, $1,200, $3,000, $3,500. You can go and get your slice of the pie. You just gotta look for it. Quarter-acre lots, 0.3 acres. You can go and you can grow your own food on a small plat of land. It doesn't take much. This shit is not a game. Actually, it is a game, but a lot of us are playing to lose. We're not really exercising our rights to do what we need to do. A lot of us don't know our rights. But anyway, I'm on the road right now. I'm gonna get me some good alkaline food and take my behind back home and relax for the evening. I'm not going out for no New Year's, not having no drinks, not watching no fireworks. I'm not doing none of that crap. I'm going to relax and think about what I'm getting ready to do to this house in Florida. Probably do some renovation work to it. Probably put that on here and everybody can see that. And the Georgia property, I'm not going to do nothing to that. That was a mistake. Of all the properties I've had, this is the property I've had the longest. I bought that property last March of 23. It's damn near 2025. It doesn't have a mortgage on it. None of my properties have mortgages on them, so I don't have any overhead except for, of course, taxes and insurance. But besides that, it's vacant. I did catch a squatter in there last year, but everything was boarded up this year, so I don't have to worry about that. We're going to try to get that sold in Florida, do some little bit renovation to that, raise the value. We like to increase value over here, and get the hell up out of the United States, get to Central America. Peace.